Hi guys, so it's December 1st. Can you believe it? So like I said in my last video, I'm going to try my best to vlog every day for the month of December, even if it's just like a short little video. Definitely want to do we're definitely going to have our elf on the shelf. In fact, I think she might already be here. And I'll have to get one of the babies to go and find her. Like I said also in my last video, most of my babies are still dressed in Halloween costumes. So this weekend I am going to hopefully get them changed into some Christmas outfits. We can do our photo. So just a forewarning, yeah. Any babies that you see will probably be in Halloween costumes, except I think Maisie and Joshua are out of their Halloween costumes, but everyone else is still in Halloween costumes. So I guess what I'll do is start by showing you guys some of the Christmas decorations. So got the table here, and this is the play Reborn doll, or child-friendly Reborn doll that I have made. She's all ready to go home to her new family. I still do not accept custom orders at this time, but I did take her on essentially as a custom order because it was a previous customer that had ordered play dolls from me many times. I think she's ordered about 4 play dolls from me over the years. Originally there was 2 for her daughters, and then she ended up getting some for her nieces, and she just recently had a new baby. And even though the baby's too young to play with a Reborn yet, because she's not even a year old, she still wanted to have a Reborn made to put away for her when she gets to be old enough. So she wanted to get one now. And the reason I agreed to take on the order, because at first I wasn't going to, since I don't do customs anymore, but the reason I took it on was because I already had this kit, and it was the last kit in my stash that I was actually planning to just sell the kit. So I figured, well, I might as, since I was going to sell the kit anyway, I might as well just paint it up, because Playborns, I don't do as many details as I would with a full Reborn. So it doesn't take quite as much detailed work or whatever to make. So I figured, okay, I'll go ahead and paint it, and that way I'll get a little bit more money out of just selling the kit. But she's just got some, painted hair, and she's really cute. It's the Cadence kit from Bountiful Baby, which I think pretty much all of the dolls she's bought from me have been the Cadence kit, except for maybe 1 or 2. I think I did 1 or 2 of the Talon or Tala kits for her. Yeah, this hat's a little bit big for her, even though it's preemie. But anyways, I got to get her ready to ship off as well. I'm just waiting for her, for the customer to send payment for her. I also have a couple of early birthday cards. So my birthday is December the 10th. And so we saw my dad, I think it was 1 or 2 weekends ago, and he figured just in case he didn't get to see me for my birthday, he'd give me my birthday card early. And then we got a nice surprise in the mail from Caroline, who's here on YouTube, and she sent us this beautiful, I'm pretty sure it's it's handmade, a handmade card. It's absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much for that, Caroline. I'm surprised that you even remembered that my birthday is December 10th. So that's really cool. Thank you so much. And then she also sent us our very first Christmas card of the season as well. Really, really sweet. And yeah, she sent me a really nice message. So thank you again, Caroline. I did receive them. And here's our island. It's, if you guys have seen my Christmas videos every year, it's pretty much the same Christmas decoration setup that I do every year. There's really nothing new this year. It's pretty much just whatever was out last year is out again. So we've got, some poinsettias, my little birdie candle holder, and we have our placemats and Christmas tea towel, and of course I always put the little garland on the pole here, and then we'll be sticking our Christmas cards up here. So I'll put that one up from Caroline. And then we have a little table of ornaments. Now last year I actually had 5 ornaments on here, but at the end of last Christmas I decided to get rid of one of them because it was kind of old and it was broken in some places. So now I just have this one that I had painted many years ago for my grandma, and she gave it to me. And then we have, actually a lot of my ornaments are passed on to me from my grandma, because once she moved into her apartment, and then when she had to move again to the senior residence, she had to get rid of stuff. So she knows I'm a Christmas fanatic and offered them to me. So both of these are for my grandma. This I bought at one of the London doll shows. It's handmade. And this is handmade as well. And I can't remember, these are either from my grandma or my aunt. They used to belong to one of them, and they passed them over to me. And then as we go over to the TV, we have our little Hallmark Fireplace set, which turns on like this. It's so cute. And got some Frozen characters, candle holders. And over here we've got this sock monkey that Katie sent me. I didn't have room to keep it out year round exactly, but I feel like it's so Christmassy. So I've put it as part of our Christmas decorations. And we've got Rudolph. His nose lights up, but I haven't, you have to open him up and turn on his battery pack, and I haven't done that yet. And then I have this little American Girl reindeer that was out last year. So I've just put that there for now. And of course we have the decorations on our shelves on the wall. And so we have, this is a homemade reindeer I got at a craft sale. We've got, I don't know, I think this was a gift from someone, or I won it as a prize somewhere. This is one of those, I forget the name of the woman that makes those, but she's from Instagram. This was a gift from someone. I always put the snowflakes. And my friend Marilyn made this snowman. Another friend gave me this little snow globe. This is for my grandma. This is for my grandma. Anne of Green Gables stays there. This was for my grandma. This was for my grandma, and these two are from my sister. And then over here, we've got our Christmas countdown from the dollar store, which I forgot that I figured out how to actually get it to the number 1. So December 1st. And then we have this top shelf here. I bought this at a craft sale. My aunt made this for me last year, and this was like the box that the little tiny snow globe I just showed you came in, and I thought it was cute. And my aunt gave me that. I bought that from the dollar store, and I bought that from the dollar store. So they're pretty cute. This also belonged to my grandma. This was new out last year. I put this out last year. So this is my 2nd year having it, and I absolutely love it because when I was a kid and I used to go to my grandma's, this was like my favorite thing at Christmas. I used to love this tree, and she even gave me all the little presents with it. And this year, usually I pack away this little Dalmatian, but I was like, he's got a red bow on him, which is Christmassy. So I put him under the tree, and I think it looks really cute. And then I found this box. I was gonna get rid of it. It's a box that I painted many, many years ago. And I was gonna use it as a gift box for someone, but I can't bear to part with it because I think it's so cute, and I made it. So I'm like, I'll just put it as part of the gifts under the little tree here. And then on our coffee table, we have Santa writing at his desk. This was also my grandma's, and the little desk opens. It's really cute. This is also for my grandma. It's a wooden candle thing. And then we have our little tree set. They light up. I just don't have them on right now. Excuse all this junk piled up here. Like, basically when I'm on the couch, like I'll do my journals or my planner, and then I have my heating pad because I've been having to use that a lot lately, whether I'm cold or have joint pain or whatever. There's Riley. Say hi. He's busy having a bath. And then in the hallway have our Mickey Christmas Carol ornaments, as well as this little lantern, which no longer works, unfortunately, but I still like it. We've got the Grinch and his dog, and I'll get to the tree in a minute. We've got, I have this little sign with a little Bible verse about when Jesus was born. Sorry, I don't know. Today my lupus fog is really bad and I'm having a lot of trouble like forming words. And I'm also really out of breath because my lungs are not doing too good. I went to see the lung doctor lung specialist this week, and had my breathing test done, and she was a little concerned because my breathing test results had drastically dropped, like a significant amount, and so they were down again. I think she said they're down to about what they were in March before they went back up in May. So my doctor at the lupus clinic that was thinking maybe the low results that I got in March, he was thinking maybe that was a mistake because he couldn't understand how it would go low and then like 2 months later go back, like go up so much. Now I'm wondering if it went up, or maybe like it didn't actually go up and that one was wrong, because she said that it's down to about where it was in March, if not even a little bit lower than it was in March, which was disappointing to hear, but I wasn't really surprised to hear that because I'm out of breath all the time. So yeah, then we have the little people manger set, and we've got my little birdie from Michael's. This I think was a gift from Alex's grandma. I think it needs new batteries. And then this was another thing my grandma gave me, the reindeer towel. And then of course in our walkway, our entranceway, I have more things from my grandma. These bells. A lot of her stuff was handmade from craft sales. My cousin Brittany that passed away, she made this for my grandma, and my grandma passed it on to me. And then we have, this is a classic. My grandma used to have this on her front door on the inside of it. And when we were kids, me and all of my cousins used to love playing with this and just like ringing the bells. So I was so excited when she offered that to me. And then in our door, I have our usual window clings on here and my little wreath that I made, and right now it's dark so it's not very clear. And last but not least, we have the tree in all its splendor. And I recently found out that a lot of Hallmarks are closing in Canada, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to get Hallmark tree ornaments. So there's a couple that I saw this year that I would like to get to add to my tree. Yes, I know my tree is already pretty packed, but I love my little tree ornaments. And I do see some spots where I can fit some of the ones that I saw, because the ones I was looking at were actually pretty small. One of them was a glowworm, which like, I totally want the glowworm. But yeah, there it is. Everything's up. And so, before I grab one of the babies to check out if Elfie has returned. Oops, I knocked over my reindeer. I did want to give you guys an update since I was talking about my grandma a lot in this video. You guys have been asking what's going on with her, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. So she is home now. She's no longer in the hospital. She was in the hospital, I think it was about a week and a half. So she was in the hospital about a week and a half, and she did go home with oxygen. It looks like she's probably going to be on oxygen 24/7 now, unfortunately. But it's because the doctor has said, like, she is kind of in the late stages of COPD now. So, yeah, so now she still is having a lot of trouble talking. She's basically lost her voice, which is really making her mad because my grandma loves to talk. I mean, she will talk. Geez, where do I get that from? Yes, so, she is really kind of frustrated that she can't really talk right now. So I haven't been able to, like, call her on the phone and talk to her to see how she's doing because, like, she just can't talk. They were saying it's a combination of the new medication she's on along with the oxygen, that it takes some time for the body to adjust to that. And so for some people, they do kind of experience some laryngitis at the beginning. So, yeah. Anyways, they did feel like things were improving, obviously, enough to send her home, which is great because I really did not like her being in this hospital. It was a really crappy hospital. I was not too impressed when I was there. And she was just, like, in this corner of the room that was, like, so, like, tiny and squished and just, like, oh my gosh, she had no room. And it was just miserable looking in the room, and I was like, I just want her out of there. So I'm glad she's home, and things seem to be doing okay. But we got an email from my uncle, I think it was like a day or two ago, saying that she had gone for a follow-up appointment with her doctor and had to do some tests. Chest x-ray, blood work, a sputum sample, and the sputum sample showed that she now has another type of bacteria in her lungs. So I'm not sure what, I think they've started her on some more antibiotics, and I guess they're going to see how that goes before they decide what to do next. So I really hope she won't have to go back into the hospital. Like, I don't want her to be in the hospital for Christmas. But just keep her in your prayers, and I'm just praying that, you know, things will improve a little bit. But obviously, you know, when you have COPD, eventually, you know, it's gonna get bad. So, but I'm just hoping that things can get a little better for her so she can at least enjoy Christmas, and, you know, we can all be together for Christmas. So that's the update there. Not really much else to tell you guys with that. But yeah, I think that's it. I think at the time I was going to give you an original update was when she was still in the hospital. But I think, like, whatever I was going to tell you at that point is not really relevant now. So anyways, I think that's pretty much it for the update. So let's see. Maybe I'll grab Grace, even though she's still in her Halloween outfit, to come and check out if Elfie has returned. Well, Grace has pretty much already figured it out because she sits in this chair all the time. And look who has appeared beside her chair. What is that, Elf? What is that, Gracie? See, guys, my brain. I was just about to call you Elfie, which is the name of our elf. Isn't that silly? So anyways, guys, Elfie's back. What do you think, Grace? I think she's excited in her Halloween outfit. Poor baby. Okay, so anyways, here is Elfie. She's back with Comet. says, "I'm back and I missed you." And of course, she's brought along the books for us to read. The story about how Elf on the Shelf works, along with the Elf Pets book about Comet. So we are going to see what Elfie will get up to this Christmas, right, Grace? Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So remember though, we can't touch Elfie. Can't touch Elfie or else she will lose her magic. But we can touch Comet, and you're supposed to give him lots of love to fill up his locket, so that he will have enough magic in there to fly on Christmas Eve and pull Santa's sleigh. So that's kind of the plan with that. Leave a comment in the description below if you guys would like us to read these stories in one of our videos. I believe I have read them in previous years on video. I think we read Elf on the Shelf book the first year Elfie came to us. And then the first year that Comet came to us, we read the Elf Pets book. So, I mean, it's up to you if you guys want to go back and search for those videos if you haven't heard the stories and you want to hear them. Or we can read them again for you guys. So leave a comment below what you think. If you would be interested in hearing that. And I think this video has gotten pretty long already, so maybe we'll get ready to sign off. I'm just gonna let Grace kind of sit out here and enjoy, careful that we don't touch Elfie. Maybe, I don't know how we're gonna get Comet without touching Elfie, because Elfie's got her arm around him. But maybe tomorrow we'll be able to get to him a little bit better. So yeah, she'll just hang out there and enjoy checking out the scene here. She's very excited for Christmas. You know, she's at that age now where she's kind of getting it. She's kind of understanding, you know, the whole Santa thing and the elves and stuff, whereas the other babies, like, they're too young to really grasp the concept. Another quick health update. So there's the lung problems going on right now, which has been kind of ongoing over the last year or so. So immediately that day, like right after my appointment, she wanted me to go get a chest x-ray. So I did that. She doesn't think anything will show up on it. She was just making sure there's no like infection or something. But she doesn't think there is, and I haven't heard anything so far, so I think it's clear. But she has scheduled me for another CT scan of my lungs, which is going to be the day after my birthday. At least it's not on my birthday, but it's the day after my birthday at like 7:30 in the morning. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm going to have to get up super early, go to that, and then go straight to work for the day. It's going to be a very long day. Excuse me. So I'm going to go have that done. Basically, she wants to check and see if there has been any more damage to my lungs, because my last CT scan showed a lot of scarring in the bottom portions of my lungs, which is probably why my lung volume capacity has decreased. So I think she wants to check to see if there's been any more damage with that. But since I have stopped the Entacort that I was taking for my colitis, because my colitis is now officially in remission. I saw the doctor for that this week too, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like things have settled, so he's happy about that. And I was happy to be off of steroids, except I'm still on a steroid inhaler, but at least I eliminated one steroid. But ever since I've been off the steroids, which has been a little over a month now, I've been getting joint pain. I've been getting more shortness of breath. And now I'm getting skin problems, more than I've had before. So I was telling her about that, And so she wants me to go to the dermatologist. Now I told her, I'm like, I had a dermatologist who treated me for mild psoriasis on the back of my scalp, which I still have a little bit, so I probably need to get a new prescription for that. And diagnosed me as having rosacea. But I haven't seen her in over a year. So the way it works here is like, if you haven't seen the doctor in over a year, you have to be re-referred to them. I can't just call them up and make an appointment. So she has re-referred me back to the dermatologist because I'm having a lot of issues with my skin. I don't know if I have anything that will show up on camera right now, because today's been a little bit better. But basically, I have had, let me see if you can see it. See these little things, these red bumps that are kind of like scabs now? Because basically when they pop up, I don't know they're there. It's just basically all of a sudden I will be itchy, so I will scratch it and then find out that, oh, it's a bump and I've already scratched it, so then it scabs over and like I'm getting scars from it and crap. So I have these right now. It's not that bad. There's just one there and one there. I think there's some higher up, but I can't roll my sleeve up any more than that. I also have this going on my thumb, which I think I've had this before, and my family doctor said it was like eczema, I think. But it's weird because it's only like one spot, which is what it was before. It was just one spot. And he gave me a cream and it cleared it up. But I don't know if that's what it is again. Then I had like some weird marks on my hand here, but they seem to be going away. I have some more, like, see, there's another one of those like scabs, and just like, especially at night, right when I'm getting ready to go to bed, my skin will just start itching like so severely. I just like feel like I want to rip my skin off. And those same marks I'm also getting on my legs. Now I do have dry skin, so I've been putting lotion like every night. And I mean, my skin does feel a little bit softer, so I think it is helping, but it's not really helping with the itching. So I've been taking Benadryl at night to kind of alleviate the itching enough that I can get to sleep. So I don't know what that's about. And then on top of it, my skin on my face has been like severely dry, and I'm putting lotion like twice a day and it's not really helping. I don't even know if you can see anything right now, but my forehead here has been like flaky and peeling and flaky. My eyelids up here, dry flaky skin all down here. So it's like all like from here up, like the upper half of my face. And I also have like this really weird thing on the bridge of my nose that it doesn't feel as dry as it did, but it's still there. It's kind of like a pinkish spot, and it really, really gets itchy sometimes. I don't know what that is. And then on top of it, I'm still getting styes popping up every, like at least once a week, I'd say, or every couple of days or something. I'm getting styes coming up on usually the lower part of my eyelid. I'm using the eyelid cleaner every night, and sometimes in the morning. But the one that I have right now, it's not the same as what I've used in the past. It feels like I think it has alcohol in it. And so when I use it to clean my eyelids, it actually stings. And that could be, you know, not helping with the dry skin in terms of my eyelids. So I want to try and buy the kind of eyelid wipes I used before that was like a milder, kind of like a soapy thing. I don't know. So all these weird skin things. I also had 2 spots on my chest that were more severe than what I just showed you on my arms. And they were like really, really bad. And they weren't even something that I had scratched. They were just like these sores that appeared. And so when I went to the lupus clinic and I showed them, they kind of, I think the fellow doctor wasn't sure if they were like lupus rashes, but when she showed my main doctor, he said that they were, but he didn't want to prescribe a cortisone cream, like a steroid cream, because he was saying that steroid creams can sometimes thin the skin. So he didn't want to jump right to that. So he had me use polysporin, which did eventually clear those up. But I do have a bit of scarring from them. So that was weird. So I'm having all these weird flare-ups of weird things. So I don't know. I might have to increase my dose of my Fortic to the maximum dose, which is 6 pills a day of that, and see if that helps. Then I'll be even more immune suppressed. But if it helps, it helps. I'm going to definitely sign off now because there's really not much else to tell you guys. And I need to get this baby boxed up. And I need to get some babies in Christmas outfits. So anyways, thanks so much for joining us for the first day of Vlogmas. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.